Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to RWL Rage. With all the preliminaries now out of the way, it is time for us to move forward with the beginning of the Television Tag Team Championship Tournament. And we are beginning with two qualifying matchups. They are not tournament matchups per se, they are not first round matchups. These matches, the first 8, will be qualifying matches, and we're going to see the first 2 right here tonight. Standard 20-minute time limit, standard tag team rules, not tournament rules. The only tournament requirement is that there are no seconds permitted at ringside.
Well, everyone was wondering what was going to happen with the TV tag titles since Matt Clark and Rod Whitley, the Southern Gentlemen, chose retirement. And starting tonight, guys, we start getting us some answers.
If indeed tag team wrestling is your bag, tonight is your lucky night. Our first qualifying matchup, the Revival, Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder facing Mad Dog X and the Black Sinister, the X-Klan.
Tournament qualifying match, 1 fall, with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring first, representing Bell Unlimited, at a combined weight of 380 pounds, Scott Dawson, Dash Wilder, the Revival.
2 of Too Short's newest clients. Mike, you remember what it was like when it was his gulag and he had the only set of keys?
I sure do. And thanks to the measures taken since those days, Bell can never, ever reach that level of power again. He's lucky to have a spot as a manager, and is piddling 10% of the company's stock.
10%? His father allowed him that much? I'm amazed.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 420 pounds, from Newark, New Jersey, and over 400 years of oppression, Mad Dog X, and the Black Sinister, the X-Klan.
Yeah, you best believe the X-Klan wants a piece of this tournament. That's why they're entering the qualifier against the Revival. Come on now, they fighting against Bell Unlimited. It's about time y'all show the X-Klan some respect, and X and Sinister. They ready for some tag team gold again? Yeah.
The No Rules champion, the icon, the legend, Magic, stalwart sponsor and supporter of the X-Klan, occasionally tag team partner with Mad Dog X and Black Sinister, and they have certainly thrown their hat into the ring. Former tag team champions in the past, but that was a long time ago. The X-Klan certainly would like to get back on top. It'll be Scott Dawson and the Black Sinister stepping up to the plate for their respective teams in this matchup. Tournament qualifier, here we go. The bell is sounded by Tom Kanamura. A gouge of the face from Scott Dawson to the Black Sinister, a hard right. Sinister shoves him back, winds up draped on the middle rope. Scott Dawson exploiting the error, driving a knee into the back of the Black Sinister. Scott Dawson gathers up Sinister. Sinister counters with a jawbreaker. Moves in a quick move. A quick counter from Scott Dawson. Sinister counters with a right. The Black Sinister whips Scott Dawson to the X-Klan corner. Here comes Mad Dog X on the attack. Oh, here we go. Double stereo kicks to Scott Dawson as Mad Dog X takes over. An uppercut and a Hurricane Rana, taking Scott Dawson down quickly. Mad Dog X immediately going to work on Scott Dawson. A stomp right to the face. Double boot stomp to the midsection. A kick to the chest. Mad Dog X in control of Scott Dawson at the present time. Whipped into the corner. Woo, an elbow. Takes Scott Dawson down to the mat. Mad Dog X, a little bit of showboating here. The X-Klan, seasoned veterans, absolutely amazing high flyers. Clothesline from Scott Dawson. Dawson Rounds up Mad Dog X, going to work on the head and neck area of Mad Dog X. Scott Dawson drops the leg. X counters, gets back up on his feet, and another Hurricane Runner to Scott Dawson. Mad Dog X whips Dawson to the X-Klan corner. Dawson counters, finds his way out. Counter whips. Mad Dog X to his team's corner. And here comes Dash Wilder. Referee Tom Kennemore going to be just fine. Here's a double team. Look at this. Oh! Working on the leg of Mad Dog X. Dash Wilder in there, but catches a jawbreaker from X. X whips Dash Wilder to his corner. Wilder counters. Tries to go after Black Sinister, but not a good idea. Sinister slips in here, but Dash Wilder shows him the outside. Mad Dog X prepared to join the fray out here as Black Sinister catches a backbreaker from Dash Wilder. Sinister with an arm drag to Dash Wilder. Oh! Head first into the lip of the apron. Mad Dog X winds up the arm on Dash Wilder. Wilder counters with shots to the midsection. The referee already still counting. Oh! A clubbing overhand right. A counter kick from Dash Wilder. Another kick. Up over the shoulder. A counter. An inverted DDT on the floor. A drop kick to the back of the head. Mad Dog X on fire on the outside, completely ignoring the referee's count. Another kick takes Dash Wilder down to the floor yet again. Swing and a miss here, but a counter from X, who finally gets Dash Wilder back in the ring. Dash Wilder is all messed up. A counter from Dash Wilder, quickly back up on his feet, a clothesline. Mad Dog X whips him to the X-Klan corner. Dash Wilder counters. Whips X to his team's corner, a clothesline. Takes Mad Dog X down to the canvas center ring. Dash Wilder counter, a sweep of the leg. A counter from Dash Wilder. Wilder whips into, a cheap shot from Scott Dawson as well. Hung up on the top rope, down he goes. Dash Wilder firmly in control here. Quickly turning it over to Scott Dawson. Here's a tag. Here comes Black Sinister. Scott Dawson with a clothesline. Takes Sinister down to the canvas. Sinister sweeps the leg, takes him down. Scott Dawson counters with a jawbreaker. A kick takes Sinister down to the mat. Out there on the apron as Dash Wilder is brought in on the tag. Sinister on the apron and quickly back inside the ring. Dash Wilder quickly on him. Whips him to the revival corner, smashes into the turnbuckle. Counters Sinister with a kick to the midsection. Whoa! A kick to the head out of nowhere and a quick cover one. It was so fast, you almost didn't see it happen. Sinister with a low drop kick to the side of the head of Dash Wilder. Wilder escapes the X-Klan corner just in time, evading the charge of Black Sinister. Sinister escorted towards the Revival's corner, but here's a snapmare from Dash Wilder. Wilder grinding the knuckles into the temples of the Black Sinister. Slams his head down to the canvas, follows it up with a stomp to the back of the head for good measure. Sinister quickly taking him down. Dash Wilder countering with another jawbreaker. Winds up the arm. But a quick set of counter punches disengages Dash Wilder. Taken down again. Dash Wilder absolutely relentless. Working on Mad Dog X. Mad Dog X counters, gets back up on his feet. As Dash Wilder, A Samoan drop out of no place. The X-Klan moves very quickly, very efficiently. A counter kick to Dash Wilder. Wilder whipped out onto the apron. Mad Dog X is staring at him like a cobra poised to strike. He is waiting for Dash Wilder to make the first move. And he ain't making it. Wait a second, here we go. Mad Dog X all out of patience. Drives the head of Dash Wilder into the lip of the apron. Dash Wilder starting to fade fast here. Here's a quick counter though. Another counter from Mad Dog X and a beautiful drop kick on the outside. Once again the referee counting another jawbreaker from Dash Wilder. Mad Dog X with the fireman's carry. X rounds up Dash Wilder. Dash Wilder puts on the brakes, counters with an elbow to the leg. X finally rolls back inside the ring. There's an elbow to the head with a parting shot. Back inside the ring now, Dash Wilder with X up over the shoulders. Oh, backbreaker. Wilder covers. 1, 2. Mad Dog X powered out of the pin. Not quite sure how he did it, but he sure did. Dash Wilder, sensing the end could be near. Oh, double knees right to the head of Mad Dog X. Here's a cover, a hook of the leg. 1, 2, 3. Yes, sir, you could have counted to 500. The Revival advancing to the next round.
Here's the time, 8 minutes and 43 seconds. Your winners, the Revival.
Well, that is the nature of tournament wrestling. There will be the occasional upset, and ladies and gentlemen, we just saw one, the Revival, Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder, picking up an upset win over the X-Klan, for whom it is back to the old drawing board. When we return, our next tournament qualifying tag team matchup, right after the break. Stay with us.